Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be talking about my position currently on silver. And basically what I will be focusing on for the next week. Let's get started. So basically, this is my current position right now. It's currently running for around 2.6 R. My main target will be around 3.2 ish. Yeah, 3.2, 3.5 R. And I've been holding this trade for quite a long time, actually. I've been holding it since last week, Wednesday, and it's been around 4 days. So yeah, so let's get started. I'll basically explain to you guys why I decided to enter this position. So guys, if you guys look at the current position on silver, you can see how ever since price decided to do this massive meltdown, you can see how price just continued to show clear signs of exhaustion. So after this drop from 120 all the way to 70, which is basically almost 40% drop in like 2 to 3 days, we can see how first price printed a minor head and shoulders. So this is the shoulder, head, fake out, and the shoulder. And price just continued to print head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders, showing signs of weakness over and over again. Another shoulder, head, shoulder. And from this, we can obviously see that silver was in a bearish run for such a long time, especially given the fact that after price broke this major level, price decided to go for a retest and just continue to go all the way back down. After price basically went for a break of structure, retest, and just continued to go all the way back down. But guys, why did I decide to go long? Okay, the first of all was after I basically saw how price was finally showing signs of exhaustion within the bearish run, and one of the signs that gave me this evidence was actually how price was basically trying to defend this level, but of course, since it was a bearish market, price decided to break this level, and currently we can see how price is actually attempting to do a break and a retest and continue to go back down. But look what happened. Price basically faked out the whole entire thing, and the sellers that were selling in this position got absolutely eliminated, and we can see how this is clearly a fake out. And we can see how during that time, price was continually defending this level as well. So that was basically, oops, sorry guys. So how do I do this? Okay. So yeah, price basically went for a retest, which is what you guys should know by now is the head and shoulders. And price is just clearly defending this head and shoulders level, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And what's interesting is that I actually attempted to go for a for a long position when price decided to do this this head and shoulders, and my SL was around here, and my target was maybe all the way back here. But I actually was forced to cut this position short because I scaled in 30% at so basically I entered during shit, what's happening? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys. Give me a sec. So I entered the position. What the fuck is going on? Okay. I entered the position here, and after I saw that strong bullish push to the upside, I decided to scale in another 30% when price decided to break this level. When price when price broke all the way up, I decided to print another. I decided to scale in another 40%. But look what happened. Price did not respect my level and instead broke through my level, retested it, and just continued to go all the way back down. So I was forced to close the position for a small loss. But after on hindsight, I know that I should have held it, but it's just part of the game, right? You can't win every position that you get into. So I decided to wait patiently and just wait for another opportunity. And actually, the other opportunity that I was looking at was basically this position right here, um, right here, because I realized that this is probably the only level that we can see right now, aside from this level, and aside from this level, and aside from this level. So yeah, I was actually looking forward to go for a long if price were to break all the way back up, and look what happened. Price did break all the way back up, giving me enough confidence to go for another long attempt. And the reason why I decided to long here was also in the higher time frame. We can see how this is a shoulder, this is a head, and this is a shoulder. And you can see how on the lower time frame as well, we also have multiple shoulder, head, shoulder, and we can also see a very very beautiful bullish flag that got validated. And yeah, it's just confluences, multiple confluences all together combined into one. So yeah, I decided to, when price broke this level, I decided to set my limit. That was my scale in, so this was my main position. And my SL was there because I wanted to protect this level and also protect this level. So just it was a very conservative SL. And as you can see how price rejected my level well, and is currently floating around 2.6 R. I actually decided to scale in again after price decided to break this level. And guys, scaling in is a very advanced technique, and I feel like it's a very very good way for you guys to multiply your account, especially if you guys can really conquer your fears. Because in this book called Best Losers Win from Tom Hogard, he actually recommended how people should start scaling in, because it actually goes against all of the trader mentality, of the losing traders mentality, of wanting to basically take your profits quickly and not adding up size on your already winning trades. So yeah, I learned that from him, and I also learned it from my teacher. So when price broke this level, I noticed how on the 15 minute that price was also printing a flag. So I decided to scale in again right here, and I scaled in initially for only 30%. But after I saw price basically fake out this entire bullish run, I decided to scale in another 20%. So overall scale ins is around 50% in this head and shoulders level in the 5 minutes. So it's basically a flag. It's a flag. And at the same time, it's also a head and shoulders, which also aligns with the higher picture structure. So yeah, it was a very very beautiful scale in. I had my confidence, and it's now going really really well. So I'll let you guys um I'll keep you guys updated on this current position. But aside from this, I'm also looking at the yens. Guys, I do think that the yens can give us another home run scenario. And one of the reasons why I'm telling you guys this is because geopolitically, uh, we can see how the JPYX have been it's been struggling, man. And this is also due to the fact of the yen carry trade, because the Japanese government is not willing to increase its interest rate. People are actually basically taking advantage of the Japanese interest rate and borrowing yen and in low interest rate, and selling the yens for dollars, and using that dollars to invest in higher interest gaining business opportunities, in order for you to basically pay up the loan that you borrowed the yen with, and it basically gave you passive income. And this is basically one of the main reasons why the yen has been very weak. But recently, the government has been pretty adamant of the fact that it will take measures to basically increase the dollar and protect the value of the yen. Why? Because it's basically in extremely low and dangerous levels right now. Because if the yen is sitting at this level, which is basically at the all-time low. A lot of Japanese citizens. I'm currently living in Japan right now, and I've noticed how a lot of Japanese people are starting to protest, and basically they're basically mad at the government because most of the stuff Japan consumes is imported, and because imports are getting expensive due to the weak yen, a lot of the Japanese citizens are struggling. But at the same time, the government doesn't want to increase interest rates because it also causes a lot of issues. So the Japanese government is basically in a no-win scenario. But given how the yen is basically at its all-time low, we can we can expect how if this trade idea were to be correct, then we could obviously be in for a very, very good home run. And we can see how for UJ, if you actually look at the monthly, which not a lot of people look at, we are basically sitting at this very, very significant level. And we can see how, yes, although price has broken through this level multiple times, the Japanese government has been intervening multiple times and just pushing the currency lower below this level. And there's two levels that I'm looking at. So obviously the main level is this, but if you want to make it more specific, which I did, it gives me a better price position and also a more exact entry. I decided to have no, my main position was here. My main POI was here, and I also have another secondary POI here. And one of the reasons why I wanted these are my two POIs is because I want sufficient evidence that price will continue to show weakness. And there are three possible scenarios for this. The first scenario is if, for example, price goes all the way back here, tries to fake out this level, but fails and goes all the way back down and prints a head and shoulders, I will give this entry an attempt right here, and maybe SL around a 50 pip SL and targeting all the way back down, giving me an 8 to 9 R win, possible RR. And there's also another scenario if price, for example, could do something like price could easily just do this, and continue to go back up. And if this happens, then I will not be shorting the counter yens. But for example, if price does this, prints a double top, goes all the way back down and prints another head and shoulders. So this is basically a double top, guys. And the head and shoulders is the shoulder, head, and the shoulder. I will give this position also another attempt right here, covering the top, of course. And okay, maybe not that high. I'll probably do it in some of these extremes, so around, yeah, covering this high possibly. Oh, actually, no, I'll probably cover the monthly high, so this one. Yep. So yeah, maybe actually, I don't know, a 70, 60 pip. It's still reasonable. Yeah, I'll probably do this and expecting a 6R drop to the downside. These are just some of my scenarios that I'm looking at, and I want you guys to look at it since the RR for this trade could be very, very massive. But at the same time, I already took two losses trading trying to attempt to short Great British Pound Yen. Actually attempted to I had two attempts here and I got stopped out. But thankfully, because of this silver win, I'm basically still up in profit because I managed to scale in on my silver trade. But yeah, guys, another scenario for GJ short is basically I was looking at this level again on the monthly level. This is a very, very, very significant level. And we can see how price actually successfully faked out this level already, and I mean broke through this level and is now showing clear signs of strengths. So price broke through it and is showing current signs of strengths. But for example, if price were to start showing weakness from now on, and maybe we can see some weakness in this area. Actually, no, maybe let's try it like I don't really like this. Maybe something like this. Yeah, there we go. So if price, for example, were to fake out this whole entire run and basically you go all the way back down, giving us a head and shoulders to the downside. As you can see, the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. This could be another A+ quality head and shoulders. and we could possibly hold this as long as possible all the way back down, giving us a 7 hour win. So yeah, guys, that's basically my game plan for next week. Um, if you guys have any more questions regarding my positions or like how I managed to be successful in trading, you can always leave a comment, and I'll basically help you guys. Um, Again, I just recently started being profitable, but the results have been massive. It took me 3 years, guys, to finally start being profitable. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Currently, I've been profitable for around 5 months. This is my journal, and I've accumulated a total of 24R in the past 5 months, and this is excluding scale-ins. So if it's with scale-ins, I'm probably like 30R up throughout 5 months. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you.